Exactly a year ago, the whole of Metro Manila was placed under community quarantine as a measure against the spread of the coronavirus disease. Like many other sectors, the Philippine maritime industry has been greatly affected by the COVID-19 health pandemic in the year 2020. This epidemic has caused the shipping and maritime industry to face the worst circumstances as shipping companies have been shut down, leaving thousands of seafarers stranded at sea and stakeholders ashore caught at the middle of streets. This setback has also been caused due to the standstill of all kinds of cargoes via water or air during this quarantine period. The challenges immediately measured the leadership, competence, resilience and management skills of the newly appointed administrator of the Maritime Industry Authority. MARINA Administrator Vice Admiral Robert M. Pedrad formally assumed his leadership role on March 16, 2020, facing practically the start of the Enhanced Community Quarantine, ECQ, which effectively locked down most parts of the country and restricted movements people. Upon his assumption at the MARINA, Administrator M. Pedrad assured that the delivery of services shall not be impeded but with primary consideration to the safety and protection of both MARINA personnel and clients amid the pandemic. Up to this date, he has prioritized the enhancement of the morale and welfare of the employees of agency including their dependents to assure the maritime industry with efficient frontline public service. The protection of the competitive advantage of Filipino seafarers, so that they remain to be the primary choice in the seafaring community. Development of shipping industries and promotion of the vision of a capable, self-reliant shipbuilding industry. And working uncompromisingly to eradicate corruption and malpractices within the whole gamut of the maritime industry. Since some of the seafarers will have expiring licenses and certificates during the community quarantines in Luzon and other parts of the country, the MARINA extended the validity of all seafarer licenses and certificates. Also, the MARINA established malasakit help desks for Filipino seafarers in various airports and seaports in the country to look into the concerns of arriving seafarers with the end goals of providing appropriate assistance. Under Administrator M. Pedrad's leadership, the country fully supported the recognition of Filipino seafarers as key workers, ensuring that ship crew changes can take place safely amid the COVID-19 pandemic. This was approved during the 275th Maritime Industry Authority MARINA Board meeting, which issued Board Resolution No. 2020-0404 dated April 23, 2020. Filipino seafarers were recognized as key workers alongside the essential workers during the COVID-19 pandemic. With this, the MARINA recommended the smooth processing of the Filipino seafarers' documentation, repatriation, and receipt of necessary assistance from the Philippine government. Administrator M. Pedrad also came up with his 10-point agenda for the maritime industry. 1. Strengthen the MARINA organization for efficiency. 2. Capacitate personnel and enhance the morale and welfare of employees. 3. Compliance with the standard health protocols. 4. Establish systems and processes to ensure eradication of graft and corruption. 5. Strengthen policies and procedures to ensure good governance. 6. Maximize digitalization to speed up processes. 7. Pursue with vigor the 8 priority programs of the MIDP. 8. Act with urgency in addressing the EMSA findings. 9. Elevate compliance with the SDCW Convention. 10. Prepare for the IMO Member State Audit Scheme IMSIS 2022. At his helm, Administrator M. Pedrad explored practical means for the MARINA to be connected nationwide virtually, such as the following. The 2020 National Maritime Week celebration virtually. The annual updating of the 10-year Maritime Industry Development Plan, which included seafarers as the 9th priority program. The consideration and approval of various MARINA policies and activities through the series of staff conferences, management committee meetings and the MARINA board. The delivery of capacity building programs for MARINA employees. The enhancement of the automation of its services for all other stakeholders, as well as the Philippine participation in various regional and international conferences held under the auspices of the International Maritime Organization, IMO, Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN, Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation, APEC, among others. Throughout the history of the MARINA, Administrator M. Pedrad, after serving the agency exactly a year ago, is the only MARINA head who was only able to visit personally one regional office. Our seafarers play a crucial role in the local and global maritime community. The welfare of these key workers should be of prime importance. As such, our maritime sector, including the MARINA, is working diligently to activate crew change hubs in the country to give maritime vessels the avenue to refresh their manpower, and to provide relief to our hard-working seafarers. With this, the Philippines, through MARINA, is committed to become a major international crew change hub. In terms of maritime education, the MARINA responded to the need to provide a platform for our seafarers to complete their required training who may have been directly impacted as a result of quarantine lockdowns that prevented maritime training institutions, MTIs, to deliver their programs face-to-face. The MARINA's guidelines for the blended learning mode have been implemented. The agency's efforts to respond and adapt to the new changes brought by the COVID-19 pandemic have been maximized under the administration of Vice Admiral M. Pedrad. In spite of all conscious effort to protect its employees, a number of MARINA employees caught the virus and recorded a casualty before the end of the year. And as the new normal continues to take over, and as the virus gravely affects not only the country but also the world, the MARINA assures that it will continue to make impact to the country and to the global maritime community. By aggressively pursuing a sustained campaign against fixers that victimized seafarers. By proactively utilizing its social media and other digital platforms to bring correct information closer to its stakeholders. Today, as the MARINA will come up bolder, stronger, and resilient amid the shadow of the pandemic, we convey our unqualified and sincerest appreciation to all our stakeholders in the maritime industry for generously supported our initiatives. In fulfilling its mandates for the greater glory of God, for the country and for the Filipino people. As we move forward, we invite you to journey with us to bring the needed reforms in the maritime industry for the greater glory of God, for the country, for the Filipino people today and the generations to come.